Okay, we are not complaining because we desperately needed this rain. And so, boy, have we been getting a soaking today. Let's get to meteorologist Cedric Haynes in the Storm Alert Weather Center for more on a forecast and how long it's going to last. And also, hey, what is it looking like as we get closer to Thanksgiving? Cedric.
Yeah, good afternoon, Latrice. And yeah, hard to believe after over 3 months, we have finally got a nice soaking rainfall event that's making its way through the Tennessee Valley, producing some nice rainfall totals in many spots. In fact, we had a flash flood warning a little earlier today in portions of Jackson County. That's been allowed to expire now, but of course it just shows you that we've got quite a bit of rainfall here in a short period of time. So let me show you the current surface map right now, and you can see we've had this rainfall moving throughout the overnight hours into early this morning. As we zoom in now, you can see the cold front itself is actually making its way through the area as we speak. We've got some periods of rain now taking place up towards McMinn County, over towards Monroe County and eastern portions of Polk County. That's moving into Cherokee County in North Carolina. More widespread rain now filling in over portions of northwest Georgia here, right underneath this front from Dade, Walker, Catoosa, Whitfield, over towards Gordon County, down towards Floyd County. You guys have kind of not seen the heaviest of the rainfall yet, so this is slowly drifting and filling in your parts of the area. Another band of widespread rain now from Hamilton County down through portions of Dade County, and then another band back here towards the plateau, and that's the last little batch of rainfall that we have to work our way through. So this entire system slowly moving on off towards the east now after bringing us that nice soaking rainfall event across the area, but it's still going to take a few more hours before we get most of this activity out of the area. So I would say anytime after about 2-3 o'clock, if you're west of I-75, the rain should come to an end. Anytime, let's say between about 4 and 5 o'clock, I think east of 75 as you get towards 411 and points to the east there. But overall, you can see back towards Nashville, Memphis, clearing, or not clearing conditions, but at least the rain clearing out of the area. There are still clouds stretching back past the Mississippi River here. So we're going to deal with the cloud cover not only for the rest of today for the most part, but right on into tomorrow as well. Could see a few breaks in these clouds, but for the overall part of the forecast, we're going to see those clouds wrapping back into the area. But high pressure off to the west will eventually build in just in time for our Thanksgiving Day, giving us some very nice conditions, just some much cooler conditions. So as we go in and show you futurecast here, you can see a couple of little bands of rain left over here, and that activity will be slowly shifting off towards the east. So around 2-3 o'clock, we'll start to see that last little band pulling east of I-75. Still some rain showing up in places like Tellico Plains, down towards portions like Chatsworth and down towards Calhoun, basically. And then that should shift to the east, and by 4 or 5 o'clock, I think even folks over towards Murphy and Blue Ridge will be done with the rain. Again, could see a few breaks in the clouds or some thin spots, but it's definitely not going to be a completely sunny afternoon out there. And then behind that, we'll see those clouds filling back in overnight as the wraparound moisture builds in across the area. It's not going to produce a ton of rainfall for us on Wednesday. Can't rule out an isolated shower. The bigger story will be the breezy and cooler conditions that will settle in. But overall, besides the breezy conditions, should be some decent travel weather for your Wednesday, and maybe even some sunshine breaking out by late in the afternoon on your Wednesday. All right, let's talk about this forecast beyond the Wednesday, going into the rest of the holiday period. So we'll get this storm system out of the way the first half today. We'll get that wraparound cloud cover, a sprinkle for your Wednesday. And then look at this, Thanksgiving Day looks pretty good out there. Sunshine, a few high clouds, but overall not a bad day. But then Friday, look at this, we could start the day with some clouds, maybe a sprinkle or a spotty shower right now. Most of that moisture looks to stay to our south, so we're hoping that stays that way. And then heading into Saturday, that moves up the east coast. Still a mixture of clouds and sunshine, but mainly dry. And then we'll watch a front coming in maybe by late Sunday that looks to be mainly dry as it moves through here, but could bring us some cooler air again heading into next week. 58 degrees with those off and on showers out there for us, and you can see everyone kind of hovering in the 50s. If we get a little bit of sunshine today, we may see our temperatures creep back in the mid-60s, but it'll be tough sledding to get there. Definitely not in the 60s though, Latrice, for our Wednesday, the travel day, mainly dry, but much cooler. Many of us will stay in the 40s throughout the day with that breeze out of the north and west. But Turkey Day, a cold start, but not bad during the afternoon.